Hello, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of the Wisdom and Wealth community. Welcome. Let me have your undivided attention for a few moments. I'm not just asking for your ears, but for your focus, your presence, and your very heart. What I'm about to share with you today isn't intended to inspire you for a fleeting moment, rather, it's meant to ignite a fire within you, something genuine, something unshakable, something profoundly powerful. We live in a world that often tries to define us even before we have a chance to define ourselves. From the moment we're born, society begins scripting our lives, dictating who we are, what we can become, and, tragically, what we supposedly can't achieve. But today, I want you to grasp a concept that has the power to transform everything. You don't have to blindly accept the script that has been handed to you. You possess the ability to rewrite it. You can reclaim the pen and become the author of your own life. But before we delve deeper into this empowering message, I want to encourage you, if you haven't already, to consider liking this video and subscribing to the Wisdom and Wealth channel. By doing so, you'll ensure you don't miss out on the regular doses of wisdom and insights we share, designed to help you unlock your full potential. Too many people traverse life as mere spectators, watching, waiting, and hoping, but never truly acting. They lack the belief, the voice, or the movement imbued with purpose. The unfortunate result is a life filled with what-ifs, regrets, and unrealized potential. But I believe you are here for more than that. I believe something within you, no matter how quiet, knows that you were created for something greater. More than just surviving, more than just fitting in, more than just going through the motions. You were created with inherent power. And that power doesn't reside in your circumstances, your job title, or the balance in your bank account. It lies in your mind, your words, and your actions, the way you think, the way you speak, and the way you move through the world. Those three forces collectively shape your world, not fate, and certainly not luck. It is you, and you alone. So, if you've been waiting for someone to give you the green light, to tell you it's time to rise, wait no longer. This is your call. This is your moment. The truth is, nobody is coming to save you. And that's not a reason to feel hopeless, rather, it's a reason to feel empowered. It means you're not dependent on anyone else to build the life you deserve. You already possess the tools, the potential, and everything you need. All you need now is the mindset, the voice, and the unwavering will to act. Now, I know that some of our viewers here may have been following our work for a while now, or may just be joining us for the first time. If you have, please don't hesitate to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We have lots more to share. Now, here's the reality: belief doesn't come naturally to most people, especially those who have endured pain, been overlooked, underestimated, or broken down by life's trials. That's precisely why this message is so vital, because belief can be rebuilt. It can be trained and strengthened like a muscle. And when you begin to believe differently, you will undoubtedly begin to live differently. So, buckle up, because today, we're going to dive deep into the process of transforming your inner world so you can effectively reshape your outer world. This isn't hype, it's a fundamental truth. And if you diligently apply what you hear today, you won't just be motivated, you'll be fundamentally changed. Let's begin with the power of belief, which starts in your mind. Let's make one thing absolutely clear: your reality begins in your mind. It's not initially shaped by your circumstances, your background, or even your innate talents. It's shaped by your beliefs, the thoughts you repeat every day, the way you speak to yourself, and the way you interpret the events that unfold in your life. This internal dialogue forms the very foundation of your reality. Before anything ever changes in your external life, it must first undergo a transformation within your mind. Most people live their lives as if life is simply happening to them. They believe they have no control, as if they're just drifting through life, passively hoping to catch a lucky break. But you need to understand this fundamental truth: you are not here to be a mere passenger. You're here to be the driver, the architect, the creator. Let me ask you something profound. What do you truly believe about yourself deep down? when no one else is around to judge? Do you genuinely believe you're worthy of success? Do you believe you're capable of achieving greatness? Do you believe your life can be profoundly different from what it is right now? Because if you don't believe it on a fundamental level, you will likely never witness it manifest. Now, that isn't just motivational rhetoric, it's neuroscience, pure and simple. Your brain filters the world based on what it anticipates seeing. If you believe you're a failure, your brain will subconsciously seek out evidence to confirm your belief. You'll be acutely aware of every mistake, every setback, while simultaneously ignoring every success and opportunity. However, if you believe in your potential, if you believe in your capacity for growth, you'll begin to notice opportunities that were always there but previously remained hidden from your view. Belief is akin to a lens. Change the lens, and the entire world appears different. Consider some of the world's most incredible achievements, from flying planes to landing on the moon to creating global empires from humble beginnings. All of these feats originated with one person believing it was possible, one person refusing to accept the limitations that others readily accepted, one person brave enough to say, "I can do this." That person can be you. But here's the catch: belief isn't something that magically happens. You must actively train your mind to believe in yourself. You must diligently feed it with empowering thoughts and challenge the ingrained lies you've been told, the ones that whisper that you're not good enough, not smart enough, not strong enough. Those lies are nothing more than noise, background static emanating from a world that fears your potential. You must actively silence that noise. You must rise above it. And it starts with a singular decision to believe that you are more than what your past suggests, more than your environment dictates, and more than your mistakes define. You were born with inherent power, but it is your belief that unlocks it. Your mind is the control center of your life. Guard it fiercely, shape it diligently, and feed it with truth. Because once you believe in your ability to change your life, nothing, absolutely nothing, can stand in your way. And that is the essential first step toward changing your reality. Now we've reached about the halfway point, so if you're finding value in this discussion, I highly encourage you to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the Wisdom and Wealth channel if you haven't already. Your support helps us reach a wider audience and continue creating content that empowers you to live a life of purpose and abundance. Now, consider your words. Your words shape your world and allow you to speak life into existence. Words are not mere sounds, they are potent forms of energy, possessing the power to create blueprints for your future. Every time you speak, you are either actively building the life you desire or reinforcing the very one you're trying to escape. You must fully grasp this fundamental truth: your words are a form of creation. The things you repeatedly say about yourself, your life, and your future begin to take root in your subconscious mind, influencing your decisions, actions, and habits. Eventually, they manifest into your tangible reality. Think about it this way: when you utter phrases like, "I can't," "I'm not good enough," or "nothing ever works out for me," your brain doesn't argue with you, it obediently listens. It accepts those words as truth and begins creating a life that aligns perfectly with that negative narrative. Your energy shifts, your motivation fades, and your actions shrink to match the limitations imposed by your own words. Conversely, when you declare, "I am capable, I will overcome this," or "I am becoming stronger every day," you plant seeds of transformation. Your brain detects strength, faith, and potential, and your life will inevitably rise to meet that level of self-talk. Don't underestimate the profound power of your words. Every successful person you admire has mastered the language they use, not just publicly but, more importantly, privately. The way they speak to themselves in quiet moments, when no one is cheering them on and when doubt inevitably creeps in, is crucial. They spoke victory into existence long before they ever witnessed it in reality. You must emulate this practice. Words are your steering wheel. You can't effectively drive forward while speaking as if you're hopelessly stuck. You can't achieve greatness while constantly declaring defeat. The tongue possesses the power of both life and death, so cease killing your dreams with your own mouth. Instead, speak life, growth, progress, healing, and abundance. Even if you don't yet see it, even if the circumstances appear contrary to what you're declaring, speak it anyway. Here's the truth: the world responds to energy. When your words resonate with the life you aspire to live, rather than the life you're currently trapped in, you initiate shifts. Your habits evolve, people respond to you differently, doors begin to open, confidence begins to soar, and, most importantly, you begin to believe. Now, let this be your new guiding principle: never speak anything you don't want to see come to fruition. Let your words become your allies, not your adversaries. Wake up each morning and speak purpose over your day. Look in the mirror and speak confidence over yourself. Walk into your struggles and speak power into your spirit. Reality is not merely something you react to, it's something you actively co-create through your beliefs, your thoughts, and your words. Therefore, choose them wisely, use them boldly, and speak them daily. Because when you speak with intention, when your words align with your vision, you stop passively waiting for life to change and you begin to command it to. And that's how you initiate the process of shaping a new world, one word at a time. Now, consider the power of action, moving as if it's already yours. Belief is the foundation, and words are the means to shape it, but action is the element that transforms the abstract into tangible reality. You can believe in yourself and speak greatness over your life, but if you don't take action, if you don't take the necessary steps, if you don't do the work, your dreams will remain imprisoned within the confines of your imagination. You weren't placed on this earth merely to wish for a better life, you were created to build one. And building demands movement. Let's get real. Most people wait, they wait for the right time, they wait to feel ready, and they wait for permission. But here's the unvarnished truth: you're not waiting on life, life is waiting on you. You already possess enough to begin. You already have what it takes to take the next step. That step might be small, it might be scary, but action is the bridge that connects the life you dream about and the one you're currently living. You cannot cross that bridge while standing still. Movement changes energy. When you take action, no matter how small, it sends a resounding message to both your mind and the universe that you're serious, that you're committed, and that you're not merely playing games. You're showing up with unwavering faith, not just talking about it. And here's the secret: you don't have to know every step along the way, you simply have to take the next one. That one phone call, that one workout, that 1 hour of focused studying, that one step toward building your business, toward your healing, toward your future. When you act, even amidst uncertainty, you begin to cultivate confidence, not because everything is perfect, but because you're proving to yourself that you are a doer, not just a dreamer. And guess what happens when you act as if it's already yours? You start attracting the resources, the people, and the momentum you need. It's not magic, it's movement. People support what they see in motion, and life favors those who take the initiative. You've got to move as if it's already done, as if the version of you who possesses everything you desire is already within you, because it is. That version of you doesn't wait around, that version of you shows up daily, that version of you does the hard things without needing external motivation because the mission is far grander than the momentary discomfort. Listen closely: you cannot think your way into a new life, you must act your way into it. So, stop waiting for clarity, stop waiting for everything to be perfect, start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. And don't just dip your toe into the water, dive in as if you were born to swim. The truth is, you don't change your life by sitting still, you change it by showing up over and over again, as if the life you desire is already yours. And when you move with that kind of certainty, reality has no choice but to catch up. The greatest war you'll ever fight is not out there in the world, it's the battle inside your own mind. Now, if you found this discussion helpful, let's go ahead and like this video one more time. Don't forget to subscribe to the Wisdom and Wealth channel before you go. Finally, the battle within, conquering your mind to change your life. Because at the end of the day, your greatest fight won't be against other people, your circumstances, or even failure, rejection, or setbacks. Your greatest battle will be against your own mind, your thoughts, your doubts, your fears. That inner voice that whispers, "You're not enough, it's too late or you'll never make it." But I came to tell you today that voice is a liar. It's the echo of past pain, not your future promise. It's the shadow of fear, not the light of your truth. And you, yes, you, have the power to silence it. You conquer that voice, not with more fear, but with faith, not with hesitation, but with boldness, not with perfection, but with relentless progress. Because the truth is the life you dream about won't be handed to you, it has to be claimed, fought for, earned with consistent effort, unwavering belief, and courageous action. Not once, but every single day. You don't need permission, approval, or everything to be perfect before you begin. All you need is one reason to rise, one reason to fight, and one reason to keep going, and that reason is you, your future, your legacy, and your potential. So decide right now that you will no longer be a prisoner of your past, your pain, or your fear. You will be the author of your own story, the champion of your own life, and the builder of a destiny so bold it leaves a mark on this world. It starts in your mind, it flows through your words, it lives in your actions, and it is fueled by your daily decision to show up. No matter how you feel, what you face, or who doubts you, you don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to believe, to speak, to move, and to never ever give up, because this is your life, your one shot, and your one opportunity to rise above the noise and become everything you were born to be. So rise, speak, and move. Now go not with fear, but with fire, not with excuses, but with execution. Because you've heard the message, you've felt the truth, and now it's time to live it. Your future is waiting, claim it, own it, and walk into it as if it already belongs to you.